So Mark, we're 2 weeks into October. And what are you seeing?
Well, before I get into some numbers, want to go over from October 1st to October 12th, which is today, the amount of listings have come up, price changes we're seeing, and inventory. So for Barrie, the total listings are 558. That's a
Wow.
pretty big number, what we're seeing right now. Last week before Thanksgiving, it was at 563. As expected, we didn't expect to see a lot of sales last week. And let's be honest, we're probably not going to see a lot of sales this week. It's just normal. Short week, routines are back, etc. 135 new listings. So starting to see inventory build faster than we're starting to see sales cool off. That's what I'm seeing. What do you
Yeah.
see?
So I have that in Barrie in the same period, October 1st to 12th. We have 38 that were conditionally sold or firmed. So sold houses, 38 in those 2 weeks. And only 5 of them were condos.
Yeah, I got something a little bit different. We'll go over the condo category because I got that some more information written down. But right now, we're sitting at a 4-month supply right now. Looking at other, what other agents are posting on YouTube and stuff like that, they're seeing similar things that we're seeing and experience in Simcoe County. Sales are down, sales are down, sales are down. Then a big surprise watching one of Steve Koresh's videos yesterday from Surrey, BC. Their sales are up in a lot of categories and
Wow.
prices are up year over year. So is it mainly Ontario? But, we have to look at the cost of living from, it's expensive out there too, but, it's just as expensive as Ontario. We're not seeing any real growth in September. And now we're a little bit worried about the growth in October. And looking at 54 price changes so far in October, 25 conditional sales, I think some fear is getting in to some seller's blood in a sense, right? And because they're seeing
Yeah.
inventory build, they're seeing going, holy cow, no action, no showings. Maybe they bought a house, maybe they need to sell. There's all kinds of reasons. And I don't know. I just think the sentiment in the market right now is pretty shitty.
I have 3 or 4 listings and I'm getting no action on any of them.
Right. Right. So if
The
we
odd
don't,
showing.
yeah,
I actually had 2 showings out in Clearview last week,
yeah,
which we were happy about because we've been getting none.
yeah,
I had 1 in Aurelia,
yeah.
but nothing's really happening. And yeah, I'm watching some other people from the GTA and they're saying they have 4-month supply as well.
Yeah, supply's building, right? And I don't know. Again, I don't want to go into too much debate because we did a video on it last time, but I just think we had an extension of summer in September. That's my gut. But if we don't clear this out, in the next 30 days, then it seems like this market's becoming more balanced, right? I saw another
Yes.
interesting stat that I just watched before jumping on here, where 62% of millennials have put their home searching on hold for many reasons. Borrowing costs, can't find the right inventory, sentiment. Let me grab the other one.
I
Cost of
heard 70. I saw a stat the other day that 75% of the people mortgage has not renewed yet at the higher rate. 75%.
that's a lot. I still think rates are going to come down next year. They're going to. There's no way that we're going to see strong growth in Canada. It's in the toilet now, and I don't think it's going anywhere. I think we'll see rate decreases, but that buyer sentiment right now isn't good. And I just think there's a lot of, and man, a lot of these millennials account for a bit of this market, and it's saying 62% of them have kind of stopped. Wow, that's a big number. And
Well, the other issue too is that, of course, the media drives everybody, right? So if the media is saying interest rates are going to come down, prices are going down. They're trying to say right now that prices are going to go down,
yeah, I'm not seeing a lot of prices go down though. Like, I mean, in some categories we are, and I think as the inventory builds up, we'll see some, you know, progression on prices
Well,
going down, maybe.
one just sold on Oran, in the North End with a pool, 3 bedroom, pretty decent size. I think it was 15 to 17 or something.
Mhm.
700. They had it at 799 and then they kept lowering it. They ended up selling it 700 with a pool.
Wow. Back in April, I bet that would have sold close to 799.
Oh, at
Maybe.
least.
Did it show good?
It showed okay in the pictures, but
Yeah.
my client that lives on Oran said that like she thinks that the pictures look better than when you
The-
went, like, you know how the pictures look okay. Like I did a showing last night
yeah.
where the pictures look pretty good, but then you go in and the hardwood floors have actual chunks out of them, and couldn't tell that in the pictures. Look great.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's hard to tell sometimes. The pictures looked okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's it, right? And we're still seeing some odd, numbers. I checked out that listing that you bought with your client the other day. Pretty good value for 755. I thought showed pretty good.
It's
Yeah.
nice inside.
Yeah. Decent square footage, detached, showed fairly well for that price
Nice
point.
double car garage.
Yeah. Yeah. I thought that was some good value. So, maybe we'll see some people jumping back in, but we need some of this product to start turning over. We need listings to slow down. And, yes, we're seeing cancels and relists a lot. And we've gone through some things before where, that's about 35 to 38% of that, that total number, 558, is old inventory just being relisted, relisted, and relisted. Still haven't found the right price point to turn that inventory. And again, higher ranges is impacting this market sales as well.
Well, yesterday I think there was 17 canceled and 31 new listings.
Yeah.
So basically half of the listings are old listings just being relisted.
Right, right. And going back to the majority, millennials are delaying the home purchase because they can't find the right product, right? And
Or
that's
or or maybe I wait. Like if I'm hearing that the prices are going to go down, there's been 2 or 3 articles that my client sent me that
yeah,
they said the prices were going to go down again by another 20%.
yeah, that's a big
I
number. Oh,
don't listen. You and I both don't think that's going to happen. Not that kind of drop.
no,
But if I do believe that nonsense,
yeah.
why would I buy now?
Oh, I agree. I
Well,
agree.
wait.
Because that first time buyer, first, getting into the market, they don't know a lot. They probably haven't had contact with a realtor yet. They're all absorbing information like sponges, and they're all going, forget, I'm going to wait till it bottoms out. But let's be honest, we don't know when it bottoms out, right? We're not seeing that now.
You know what I told him? That I met a new client yesterday in the afternoon
Mhm.
and was showing him houses. And I said, listen, if we all knew when things bottomed out, we'd all be rich.
Yeah,
Every real
absolutely.
estate agent would be a multimillionaire. We're not.
Yeah, yeah.
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows, and we can only, kind of present the information as we get it. We're interpreting this data right now, and we're giving this information out to people from what's going on as of today. Tomorrow, we could see 50 firm sales come through, or 25 conditionally sold, or we could see, holy cow, the phone isn't stopped. And sometimes that happens. It just hasn't happened in September and into October.
Yeah. And my thing is that if we get to the end of October, then I'm really worrying because November, halfway through November, maybe, but then it dies again.
Yeah, I know. That's a big concern because then all these Christmas parties, functions at school, people get pretty, Christmas shopping. It gets to be a really busy month for a lot of people. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. I'm hoping to see some better things as we progress through October. But right now, we got some product and we got some supply.
Yes. Hey, if you like our stuff, hit the like, subscribe. And if you have any questions, drop us a comment and we'll get the answer for you.
Yeah, that's a good thing, and we love to see those comments and subscribe buttons hit because it really motivates us to keep putting out content. It helps us out and drives us a little bit more too. So hit that like
Yeah, and
button.
this week I've got a couple thank you guys for, the content, which really, you don't know when you're doing this if you're giving anything of value, but those comments keep you going because then you know you're kind of hitting the nail on the head, right?
Well, that's it. And numbers don't lie. These numbers that we've gone over are right from the board activity. Me and you aren't making this content up. Here's the
No.
numbers we're speaking to. We're speaking to what's going on in the market as of today. We're speaking to sales. We're speaking to the inventory. So
And listen, we're not saying that we know what's going to happen either, because we don't.
we don't, not yet. Always interpret data when it's past. It's hard to make that prediction.
Exactly. All we can do is give the numbers and tell you what's happening right now, but we're not you know, what do you call it?
We don't have that crystal ball.
Psychics. Yeah, we don't know what's going to
We
happen.
wish. We wish.
Exactly.
I think that's a good update for October so far. And again, to get questions, fire away. Okay.
Perfect.
See you.
Okay, we'll talk later.